You know, there hasn't really been a such hated game in a gaming community since something like maybe E.T. for Atari, or that game that your girlfriend tries to get you to play on Facebook. Every person I've talked to in real life, so all three of them, have all just about told me the same thing. Fallout 76 is a waste of time. It's garbage, it's not good, not fun, don't touch it. Now that made me stay pretty clear from the release of a game. And because of all of these opinions and all the massive videos exposing the game for being trash, I stayed away from it like most people. But seeing it pop up on Xbox Game Pass, and since I have that subscription, I figured why not roll my dice a little bit. You guys remember this one, rolling the dice. We're rolling the dice and we're actually gonna try to play Fallout 76 and try to have a fun time. We're going in with an open mind and open leg. Alright, so let's play this like my ex when she goes anywhere. To start off the game, we see a cutscene where the normal Fallout occurrences take place. Bombs start dropping, people go into vaults, some get in, some don't. Oh wow. At the end of it, all these vaults have a different type of experiment. This particular vault, its experiment is to release all the inhabitants back into the wild once the radiation has settled. Then we get to begin to create our character. The character creation options are alright, honestly. They're not too bad. So I was able to make a pretty good version of Harold. Once we finish up all the facial features and all that, we get to do a photo for Harold. And this is one of my favorite parts of the game, if not the favorite. This mode is fucking amazing. You can abuse it so easily. I think I spent just about as much time too just trying to get this frame for the photo for a Vault Resident card as I did creating the character. So I managed to mess around with that for a little bit and then go and move on to playing the game. Right away though, go to a terminal and try out one of the holotape games. Alright, I'm not playing this game. I'm not touching it. I'm gonna do everything but play. The holotape games are alright. They're just fucking time wasters, nothing too important. Moving on, we end up finding our Pip-Boy, a device that we put on our arm and allows us to see things like our inventory, map, quests, all that good stuff. Following that, we just gotta head through the vault and collect different items and different things until we reach the end of it. We end up going to a terminal, though, to see a message left from the overseer of the vault. It basically talks about them needing our help. Now, I'm not going to focus too much on the overseer part of a storyline. I'm going to be focusing on a different part, so don't worry about that. I'm going to walk right by that fucking snooze fest. But we end up reaching the end of the vault. It opens up, and we get to go outside and into the world. Now, the world is pretty nice. It doesn't look as bad as most Fallout games, or at least as roughed up. There's a nice robot outside waiting to greet us and kill anybody that's trying to maybe attack the vault dwellers. The robot tells us there's two people looking for a treasure that's supposedly inside the vault, but he's not going to let them in. So I go down to talk to them. Talking to them, they're obviously either looped out girls or they're just fucking dumb. They paid some guy at a bar or something for some rumor, and he told them to go here for some treasure. And even after telling them there's no treasure, they're just going to wait it out. So I'm not going to wait it out with them. I'm going to actually look for this treasure. You know, it's the world of Fallout, so for treasure, you don't know what it could be. It could be anything from like a sex robot to like a really cool gun. Possibilities are endless, so that was my main priority at the moment. They told us about a bar that was nearby named the Wayward that most people end up going through or traveling by. If we wanted to find either the overseer or the treasure, it'd be best to go off there. And immediately upon arriving and entering the bar, there's a fucking standoff going on between some raider looking guy and the barkeeper. Now the guy turns around on us and points the gun at us, to which we deliver an amazing banger of a line straight out of a sitcom. Like, I really didn't get this part, mainly just because, one, it's not really a funny joke, it's like a really cheap laugh. And then two, why didn't the guy just shoot him before anyways, when he was aiming at the barkeeper? I don't know, like, it's fucking whatever, man. I'm just here to play. Talking to Duchess, the barkeeper, she tells us about a group of bandits that have moved in not too far away from them. She wants us to either make a deal with the bandits or take them out. So I decided, of course, this is what we're going to have to do if we want to lead to the treasure. Before going to do that, though, I did get some amazing angles of Duchess, okay? I did not pass up on this opportunity. Like I said, the camera feature is just fucking amazing. The game is whatever you really make it, so I was trying to make it as fun as possible. While getting this particular photo at this moment, my two friends were over, as well as the mother of my child. They were sitting on the couch watching me play. Yeah, they were very impressed by what I was spending my time in the game doing, as I was spending a lot of time doing shit like this. Alright, it's Fallout 76. What the fuck else am I gonna do? But the best part about taking the photos is that it really pays off once you arrive at a loading screen. It'll select one of these random photos, and I just couldn't get over it. It's the best shit ever. Getting back to the actual quest, though, we need to set up a little radio station near our shack, and then connect it to another radio station. That way bandits will be attracted to it. We're looking for someone named Crane, so we're going to be pretending to be him. Firstly, though, we had to go to the first radio station and get the connection started. That way they come to us. These are full of people named the Scorch, or sort of ghoul-like creatures. They also have guns on them and kind of shittily shoot them. They reminded me of this one character from like maybe a PS3 or PS2 game that had like a shotgun and was a zombie and he'd shoot it at you. I couldn't find out which game it was. I spent maybe too long fucking looking for it, but if anyone figures that one out, let me know. It made me lose too much sleep last night. But we aren't too much of a threat. We're a pretty shitty shot, like most zombies would be if they were to shoot a gun. So we're able to take out the whole place and then get the connection established. Going back to our base, we end up seeing a raider there waiting to talk. Talking to him, this dialogue conversation, it really brought things back because I kind of like this one. If you just repeat the thing over, no, you first, he'll just after like the 5th or 6th time tell you where they live. That way you can go there yourself instead of you having to tell him anything. Once we end up fighting them, we ended up losing the battle because of a Molotov cocktail. But now, luckily, in Fallout 76, you can respawn pretty close to your corpse or at any location, so it wasn't that much of a worry. While this isn't as punishing as other Fallout games, it does make it more of just like a casual, laid-back adventure, which wasn't really too bad for what I was looking for. After that, I head back to Wayward to get another photo of Harold doing some disturbing shit. I know, I was really baked when I was playing this. But to continue the quest, we are now going to go and attack the bandits directly or talk to them. We had two other optional choices too, talking to a family that lives near the bandits, as well as talking to a guy who claims he might have something that can get you into there and take them out very easily. Firstly, arriving at the farmhouse, it didn't look like a fucking farmhouse. It looked more like a trap house, if I'm gonna be honest. But it is Fallout, so like, what can you do? I go in and try and inquire any information about the bandit group, but the people here don't really seem helpful at all. So in that regard and disrespect, I decided to disrespect them by getting an amazing photo on their property. This one is honestly, it's either one of my favorites or like one of my like more questionable ones. Harold's butt, like almost butt naked, stripped down, nothing but a party hat on and a knife in his hand, and he's just watching this girl sleep. It's fucked up, I don't know, but like, you know, like, only me. Alright, I don't condone watching women sleep while you're naked wearing a party hat and a knife, but yeah, I thought it was fucking hilarious. I also just tried to set up a camera, that way it looked like, you know, you're a little kid walking down the stairs and like, you look over to see mom. Once I was done with that little like 10-minute side mission, I got back to the main game. The thing we needed was actually right under the stairs. There's a holotape in there that's right from the bandits and shows a negotiation deal of them killing one of the people at the farmhouse. So now they're just accepting, you know, they gotta be bribed. So with that information, I knew that the bandits were probably fucking brutal, or they would want to extort the Wayward of anything if they were going to be nice to them. Now I wanted to go to that other guy that might have known something about the bandits. Going to him though, on the way, there's sort of like this pre-set up base that you could claim. If you end up claiming it, there's like some extra materials and other stuff there. And then there's like a base defense minigame, which sounds really cool. It's really cool when you think about it. But because of how Fallout is designed, it is a drag. You can never find the last enemy. Like, I had a mole rat attack, and I was just running around looking for the fucking last mole rat until the next wave spawns, and it happens 2 more times. Shoot me in the fucking dick. Yeah, I didn't like that part of the game. I didn't like it at all. I would like it if it was actually like challenging or maybe kind of fun or made sense. Done very fucking poorly, I will admit that. After that though, we go over to the fairground and talk to the person that's there. He's on top of a roof and he tells us that he just wants 1 single egg from an island. We bring it back to him, then he'll give us what we need to take out the raiders. So I decided to do this, of course. This, like, just led us to a Deathclaw Island. Deadass Deathclaw Island. There's a level 10 Deathclaw there, which was way stronger than me at the time. but instead of just running in and grabbing the egg quick and then getting out, which I could have done easily, I knew I had to take this bitch down for the XP and the loot. So I threw basically just about everything I had at this thing. You know, every grenade, every piece of ammo, everything in my inventory went at this Deathclaw. I had to start using melee weapons and trying to deck it out or take 1 or 2 hits and then run off and heal. It was a really hard battle and ended up dying like 2 or 3 times during it too. The worst part is too, was we ended up taking down the Deathclaw. It just wasn't that much good XP or loot. It was just kind of like, wow, okay, cool, it's dead. But with the Deathclaw egg, I was able to head back to the guy that we talked to before, and he gives us 3 different stealth boys that we can use on the raiders. I'm not going to use it on them though. I might use it on a more challenging part of the game later on. With all that out of the way though, we could finally go up to the bandits and take them out. Rushing over to their lumber mill, we ended up talking to the intercom and convincing them that we wanted to join the bandits instead of attack them. So this would just let them have us walk right into their base. We could take whatever we want because in Fallout 76, characters don't care if you steal shit from them apparently, which is cool and also very unimmersive. You know, we get over to the leader of this whole bandit group and he's got shotguns and ammos and other stuff sitting on the table, and I'm just fucking grabbing everything, you know, getting loaded, getting ready for the fight. It's kind of fucking ridiculous, honestly, but it's still kind of a fun time, you know, especially once you get to tell him, yeah, no, I'm here to attack you, and then just instant headshot him. Really good shit. Made it all the way through the lumber mill, and then all the way back out and teleported back to the Wayward. I mean, like, yeah, he did just stand there, but what the fuck else do you do, honestly? Well, when you see Harold walk into your house, slap your girl's ass, what do other than just cower in the corner while he smokes all your weed and takes all your shit? Alright, I figured with that all done, we had done enough for the Wayward. We had put in quite a bit of work. But no, we still had quite a bit more to do. They were missing 2 people, apparently. One named Saul, and then one named Polly, so we had to go find them next. They were located at a mine, which happened to be overrun by those scorched creatures, the ones that look like ghouls and shoot you. They're not too hard, though, to get through. They're a little bit overwhelming in groups, or can scare the shit out of you when you don't know what's going on. But we're able to make it all the way through the cave until we got it to the guy named Saul. He tells us about the girl named Polly that's later down in the cave, or she's trapped farther down, and they're going to get her. We tell him to head back, and we'll just take care of it. It isn't too long before we clear some enemies, and then make our way all the way to Polly. She's actually ahead of an Assaultron, and in this mission, we can actually use her as a gun to shoot the Scorch, which was pretty cool. We used her to help save ourselves from the Scorch that were attacking us, and then made our way outside of the cave and back towards the Wayward. Once arriving there, Soul's back there, and we put Polly inside of a moonshine jug. Of course, there's one thing left. Polly doesn't have a fucking body. And, of course, they can't get a body. Look what happened when we tried to go mining. So it's up to no other than Harold to go and find this Assaultron body. That's fine. It was only that if we did this task for them, that we would get the information and what we needed to be able to find the treasure that we had been looking for. So, of course, we made our way down over there. It's a little bit into the city, which is full of ruins and rubbled buildings, as well as a kind of bandit group that's literally batshit insane. We're just screaming crazy stuff. They're either off drugs or they're not having drugs for a few days. Once we got inside the robot place, we're able to convince the robot there that was holding all the other robots. Oh my god. I gotta fucking script these better, dude. I gotta use robot like 3 times in that sentence. Using the way of brute strength, we're actually able to convince the robot just to let us have the Assaultron body. We could have put it on a different body, but I put it on the Assaultron body just not to get them pissed off. That's how I wanted to play it. So once we ended up claiming the body of a robot, heading back to the Wayward, they told us that we should go upstairs and we will find out about the treasure. This is when I got a huge fucking erection, and then immediately came an unreasonable amount upon seeing the guy locked up in chains with his skin looking all nice and smooth. Okay, of course, I'm fucking playing. She had this guy Crane just locked up in here because he turned into a Scorch. He's still saying a few words, but he's completely gone. So they have to make the cruel decision of what to do with him. Harold, of course, initiates volunteering the offer of doing the honors. And before doing that too, I also made sure to use it as a fantastic moment to get another great photo, you know, one for the Christmas card. This one killed me too, just like, look at Duchess's face. I just love to imagine, you know, Harold setting up his tripod in front of this guy with them and just taking a photo with his gun looking all cool. After we do kill Crane, though, Duchess tells us that we can have whatever's on him, which is the treasure map to the mine. This leads to whatever the treasure is, so we'll have to go back there. And after going there, clearing out some enemies, and making our way over to a door, we register our Pip-Boy in a terminal, and then are able to open it to reveal the treasure that we've gone through the whole video to get. And just going down a hallway, and then entering a door, we find the treasure. It's a bunch of slot machines that give you one item that's a weapon of your choice. You only get one token too to start out with, and I don't really know how to get more tokens, so the treasure's not really that good. I also just got like the same type of weapon I already have, just a slightly better version of it. So yeah, the treasure was kind of a fluke. I mean, like, if you call that a fucking treasure, my asshole's a treasure too. Like, anyone could have found that and been probably just about as disappointed or happy. So I went back to the Wayward and told them about what the treasure was, and with that, we get a good reputation with the Wayward, we complete their questline, and we get a discount at the store. Pretty damn gnarly cool. While the treasure was kind of a fluke, I think the true treasure honestly comes from the game itself. I wasn't expecting to have this much of a fun in the game. I only played about 5 hours of it, but I got a pretty good adventure in that little story there, as well as all the photos we got to take along the way. It was really fun for myself. I definitely recommend you play it if you got maybe Xbox Game Pass or it's free or something. There's still like a lot more content in Fallout 76, of course. I only scratched a little bit of the surface to show you guys my little adventure in it. I might make more videos on it if I play it some more. If you like the video, just make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I still have a lot of other games on my list I want to play too, but if you guys liked it and really want to see another one, I might make some more videos on this game. Either way though, check out my Twitter, Discord, other links in the description below. Hope to see you guys in the next one, and take it easy. Peace.